This happened about 2 weeks ago, and I still have no idea how to explain it. I posted it on Reddit, and people said it sounds like something out of a horror movie. But I swear on everything this is real. It all started with a small cardboard box left on my doorstep. No delivery driver, no note, no return address. I work late hospital shifts, so I got home around 1 a.m. The street was empty, quiet. That uncomfortable kind of quiet. Then I saw it. A plain brown box sitting right in the center of my welcome mat. When I bent down to pick it up, I noticed my name written on it. Not printed, handwritten, but here's the thing, it wasn't my current name. It was the name I used to go by in childhood, before I legally changed it 10 years ago. Nobody uses that name anymore. Nobody even knows it except my parents. At that point, I should have called someone, anyone, but Curiosity One. I opened the box inside, no packing, no padding. Just a small folded piece of paper. I unfolded it, and nearly dropped it. Inside was a message written in neat handwriting. You shouldn't have left. I figured it was some sick prank, maybe someone from my hometown. But I hadn't spoken to anyone from there in years. I looked again at the handwriting. Something about it was familiar. It looked exactly like my mother's handwriting. Except my mom passed away 5 years ago. That night I barely slept. I kept the box on my table because I didn't know what else to do. Around 3 a.m. I heard something. Knock, knock, knock. 3 slow taps on my door. I froze. No one knocks at 3 a.m. I waited. Another 3 knocks, but softer, almost hesitant. I built up enough courage to check. I looked through the peephole. No one, absolutely no one. But when I opened the door, another box, same size, same handwriting. This time my hands were shaking when I opened it. Inside was another piece of paper. Why did you leave me alone? The handwriting somehow looked more shaky, more desperate. I finally called my dad the next morning and asked him, this sounds ridiculous, but had he left something at my place? He said no, and he sounded tired. Then he asked me something that made my stomach drop. Have you been dreaming about your mother again? I hadn't told him, but for the past week, I had been. Dreams of her calling my old name. Asking me to come home, telling me she missed me. And in every dream, she looked the way she did near the end, frail, tired, reaching out for me. I didn't want to connect the dots. I didn't want to believe it had anything to do with these boxes. That night, I decided to stay awake. I sat on the couch, staring at my front door. Around 2:45 a.m. I heard soft footsteps outside, slow, dragging, like someone struggling to walk. I didn't move, didn't breathe. Then, one final knock, not like a hand. More like someone's knuckles gently brushing the door. My phone slipped from my hand. I forced myself to look through the peephole. Again the hallway was empty, but a new box was there. I opened it with trembling hands. Inside was one sentence, "Let me in." I dropped the box and backed away. And then, I swear I heard a woman's voice through the door. Very soft. Just one word, my old name. I stayed at a friend's place that night, and haven't gone back since. But every day, my apartment manager calls me. He says more boxes are arriving, all of them with my old name. I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared to find out.